New UK government rules. The UK government have just announced different rules and regulations that anybody living in the UK need to abide with these rules and regulations. Some of the rules and regulations have already started, while some of them have not started. Some will start from next month, while some will still start in 2026. And he said that anybody that do not comply with these rules and regulation, there is fine attached to these rules and regulation. Anybody that break the rules and regulation. So if you are thinking of going to UK, you need to rethink again, because these rules and regulation, not be for my the rules and regulation strong. Kokoroko is strong. And if you have been living in the UK, you need to be very, very careful. Let me just say some of them, and I will leave you to watch the video yourself. He said that you cannot make call more than 3 minutes again in the UK. If you call is more than 3 minutes, the authority will start listening to your conversation. That means they are going to connect your call to different offices that they will start listening to your conversation. So if you don't want anybody to listen to your conversation, once it's 3 minutes, you need to end the call. Whether that call is very important or is not important, you need to end it immediately. And he also said that you cannot travel out of UK again more than 2 times in a year. Once you travel more than 2 times in a year in the UK, you are going to pay fine of £1,000 once you break the rules and regulation. Whether you are a government authority or not, you must not travel out of the UK more than 2 times in a year. Can you imagine? What if somebody have an emergency? They just call the person that something just happened to his parents. He needs to be there. What is he going to do? He cannot go. Well, let me leave you guys for you to watch it yourself.
I announce today a change that will affect every household in Britain from September 2025. Every phone call lasting more than 3 minutes will be automatically stored. I confirm this step is presented as a safeguard against misuse, scams, and to strengthen national safety. But let me ask, at what cost? Imagine this. You're speaking to your mother, catching up with a friend, even ordering a meal. Once the clock strikes 3 minutes, your words are no longer yours alone. They are saved, reviewed, and kept. Some will say this is protection. Others will see it as something far deeper, an erosion of the private space that belongs only to you. And here is the real question. If calls can be held, what about messages, emails, or every other exchange? Where does it stop? I announce this not to alarm, but to make clear what we accept today will shape the freedoms of tomorrow. This is not just policy. It is a test of how much privacy we are willing to surrender in the name of security. And the truth is simple. The decision is not distant. It is here, and it begins in 2025. Shocking news for every UK traveller. From September 15th, 2025, the government is set to introduce a green travel quota, a move that could transform flying forever. Reports now indicate every UK citizen may soon be restricted to only 2 flights per year. Yes, you heard that correctly. Just 2. Whether it's a family getaway, a business meeting, or visiting loved ones abroad. Once you reach that limit, your travels stop. No exceptions allowed. Officials argue it's necessary to cut carbon emissions, but furious passengers say this marks the end of freedom to fly. Imagine saving for your dream holiday, only to hear the words, "Sorry, quota reached." And here's the alarming catch. Breaking the rule could mean fines up to £1,000, with airlines legally bound to report passengers straight to the government. Critics warn this is only the start. Today, it's flights. Tomorrow, what other freedom might be rationed away? Today, I'm changing the old system of British citizenship. From 2025, 3 brand new categories will define the path to becoming British. First, for people who have lived, worked, and contributed here for years, the long wait is over. A faster, clearer path to full citizenship will finally reward their commitment. Second, parents of children born on British soil will now have a secure way to protect their family's future. No more doubt, no more loopholes. And third, overseas nationals tied to Britain or from partner countries will be offered a direct route to the UK passport, closing a chapter of waiting and frustration. These reforms are simple, forward-looking, and designed to support thousands, Starmer declares. If British nationality has been your dream, this is your moment. Do not miss it. I confirm from next month, police in Britain will have the power to access your phone instantly. Photos, messages, banking apps, and private chats could be opened without prior notice as AI-powered scanners are rolled out across London, Manchester and Birmingham. Officials say it's about security, catching criminals faster, preventing threats. But this reaches far beyond that. Students, families, small businesses, anyone with a device could see their private life examined. Who decides what gets viewed, what's stored, and for how long? What safeguards exist against misuse or error? This is one of the biggest intrusions into daily life in years, a doorway from public safety into total surveillance. I urge every citizen to ask for clear rules, independent oversight, and strict limits now, because once this line is crossed, it will be hard to reclaim our privacy. Will our phones remain ours, or will they become a state window into every private moment? I announced today, from October 1st, 2025, a new rule will be introduced across households in the UK. Every cat and dog will require a £100 annual fee. This charge is introduced under the name Animal Welfare Support. Now, owning your beloved pet will involve not just food, vet visits and insurance, but an additional yearly cost. For pensioners, a dog is often a source of daily companionship. For parents, a cat brings joy and comfort to their children. But what happens when these pets, central to our daily lives, come with an extra financial responsibility? The government says this will help improve care standards, but for many it will feel like another cost to manage. So from October 1st, pet ownership in the UK comes with a yearly fee. The big question is, how will it be managed? And will it be fair for all? It's time to prepare, as the landscape of pet ownership is set to shift. I announce today, from 2026, the way Britain works will change. Under the new 32-hour workweek, millions of people will begin a new pattern of life. Just 3 shifts a week, 12 hours each, either Monday to Wednesday or Thursday to Saturday. And when those 3 days are finished, there will be 4 full days of rest every single week, all year round. Think of what that means. More time with family, more time for your own interests, more time to live with balance, not just work. And there is more. Any hours beyond those 12 will bring guaranteed extra pay, a fair return for extra effort. I understand questions will be asked. Can every business adjust? Will longer shifts feel demanding? How will services like healthcare and retail organize? These are real challenges, and we will work through them together. But let me be clear, this is the most important change to working life in generations.
Sister, you listen yourself. You heard everything that is said. So what did you think about this video? Anything you think about this video, leave it in the comments below. I will see you in my next one. If you have not subscribed, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and leave your comment. Help me to share this video, give your friends and family. As you do that, thank you and God bless you. I love you guys.